For the first time ever, social conservatives no longer outnumber social liberals in the United States. The demographics are changing. 31% of Americans describe their views on social issues as generally liberal. That is the exact same number, 31%, as the number who identify as social conservatives. For as long as Gallup has been taking this poll, dating back to 1999, this is the first time that social liberals have matched social conservatives. Gallup first asked people to describe their views on this in 1999 and has repeated this at least annually since 2001. Democrats are now more likely to describe their views on social issues as moderate than liberal from 2001 to 2005. And since then, the socially liberal Democrats have increased. So from '01 to '05, the sort of social liberalism among Democrats went down and since has trended up. On the Republican side, 53% of Republicans and Republican leaners say their views on social issues are, the percentage that says their views on social issues are conservative have dropped. So what we really are seeing is not so much a shift in party identification, although we are seeing that. We're seeing that Democrats are more likely to be socially liberal, whereas Republicans are less likely to be socially liberal. And this more or less mirrors the demographic and ideological shifts that we've been following for a long time in this country.
Yeah, I mean, overall, we are moving to the left, right? Left, right. We are moving to the left, correct?
Yes, we've seen this on a number of issues. When we look at gay marriage, we have more than 50% of the country for the first time as of about a year ago, I think, starting to say, we had a majority saying there should at minimum be civil unions legalized, if not full gay marriage. Abortion, for the first time since Roe v. Wade, over the last year or two, we saw more than half of the country believe that in most cases, abortion should be legal. Wealth inequality, we see a majority of Americans, when they're asked what would be a fair wealth distribution, it is a far more progressive opinion than what the current wealth distribution is. And of course, if you just say to people, does the government have a responsibility to provide a basic level of health care for free to everybody? You have 2/3 or more of the country saying yes. So when we get all tied into labels and Bernie Sanders is a socialist and that's bad, we get disconnected from what people want on policy, which is actually more and more progressive.
Yeah, I mean, someone who identifies now as a social conservative would probably be indistinguishable from someone who identified themselves that way 40 years ago, right?
No question about it. Absolutely no question about it. And also our sort of social cultural norms have changed around issues like morality and what issues can be discussed amongst friends, what issues can be discussed in school. So we have the retrograde religious conservative elements still doing what they can, but we are seeing a sort of progressivization of the country, and that is a good thing.